Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we're back to Let's Play Dark Souls Remastered on the PC. Last time, we went into the Annex here in the Painted World, found some fire-slinging, bloat-headed monstrosities and some crow dudes, got some items, and then we got killed by bone skeletons. And then I said I was going to look up how to get to a certain area, and I tried, and I couldn't find it. And so I came back in here determined to clear it out and find it out off screen. And it's the stupidest fucking thing, and I feel like an idiot. Okay, so over here, down where we got the item that was down there, this is where we come up from the courtyard. There was a wooden door here. For some reason, just a bunch of planks. For some reason, I didn't think to attack it until like 2 seconds ago. And yeah, it can be destroyed. And what do you know? There's stuff in here. Probably the stuff that I've been trying to get to. Velka's rapier. There you go. Who the fuck is shooting me? I don't know who shot me, but somebody shot me. Was it you? It might have been those guys. Okay, either way, I don't know if there is more stuff to be getting here. I don't think there's anything else over here, but let's just check. This might just be, yeah, like a quick way down now. Yeah, okay. I still feel like we're missing a couple items. We probably are. But we'll figure out how to get to those, well, eventually. But either way, we also got that giant door open last time, so we can finally get further along. And camera, if I frickin' press the button to change targets to a person that's on my level instead of 30 feet above me, how about you actually bother to change every once in a while? Thanks. It was targeting that rat, and I guess because I tried to flick the control stick down while I was in the middle of an attack, it just said, nope, I'm not going to switch for whatever reason. So, thanks. I appreciate that. Alright. You guys die. And I think that's a good chunk of what we need. I might still go look around just to make sure I didn't miss anything else, and I'll probably do that off screen for a minute. So hopefully these guys drop humanity or something. No such luck. Okay, well, I'll be right back. Alright, still looking, but there is something that I found that I completely forgot about just when I was putzing around over here. And no, it wasn't these butt heads. If I can get my controls back, that'd be great. Okay, you. Why these flailing torch bastards do so much damage, I have no idea, but they do a fair amount of damage just for waving around a stick with fire at the end. You want to target this guy? That'd be great, thanks. Hit him. Jeez. They don't know how to aim down in these games. Actually, a lot of video games you can't really aim down too terribly well. But yeah, if you go over here, and you go over here, there is the Acid Surge Pyromancy, which I'll probably never use, but still. Either way, I'm still going to look around for a few more minutes, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Ready to go. Let's go. And yes, I have lost like 30,000 souls due to various bullshit. So, oh well. I think I rolled off the wrong side of the screen somehow, and I ended up in a void of nothingness. I looked around. As far as I could tell, I've gotten all the side stuff. If I missed anything, well, I looked. I couldn't find anything. So, maybe we might find more. We'll see. By the way, at some point during this level, I forget when, we picked up a Twin Humanities. At the original version of the game, that was an item called a dried finger. If I remember correctly, a dried finger lets you... what does it do? Something to do with invasion. I think you can summon an invader. Yeah, I think you can use it to summon an invader to your world. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think that's what that does. I'll look it up after we take care of these guys. Because, yeah, there's more corner fuckers. Because why not? And I think there's also going to be a nice little selection of, yeah, these guys climbing up the walls. Because, again, why not? There you go. Good night. Alright, so there's those guys. And then this guy right here, who always drops a specific item. And this guy, actually, I don't know if he always drops it, but I think this guy always respawns, whereas the other varieties of this guy don't always respawn. Like, they're like one-time spawns, I think. This guy, he drops... Okay, large titanite shard. I think he always drops that. So that's a good thing right there. And yeah, if we look closely, by going forward a little bit, let's see, there's going to be more of these guys coming up, aren't there? No, it might be further up here. I thought there was more of these guys hanging over the side of the wall. I guess not. But either way, if we could see it, the other half of the undead dragon is around there somewhere. Oh, he's supposed to be around here somewhere. Oh well. Anyways, give me 1 second. I'm gonna look at that dried finger real fast because I know what it does. I just don't frickin' remember. Okay. Apparently, what it does is whenever you get invaded, there is a timer, whether you win or lose, and that timer is roughly 10 minutes. It's saying, and during that 10 minutes, you can't be re-invaded. So it's basically like a cooldown period of, you know, getting your ass kicked. With the dried finger, you use it, and your invader cooldown resets. So that means you can be re-invaded. So basically, it opens you up back for PvP sooner. That way, if you want a PvP, it will go ahead and allow you to do that. As far as I can tell, it's a one-time pickup, and then after that, it's used as many times as you want, I think. It wasn't entirely clear on that, but I think it's sold by, it said, the Undead Male Merchant down in, where was it? Over by the Undead Burg, I think it was. Okay, now for this part coming up, let's go ahead and make a few minor preparations. Nothing too major, but I do want to go ahead and put some items on here. Homeward Bone, we'll get rid of that for the moment. I want to go ahead and just put something like, if we have them. Let's go for some throwing knives, just to have them. I don't know how well this is going to work, but I think it should work well enough. And also, if you have stuff like poison spells, you can go ahead and do that too. Okay, let's go ahead and go in here. Well, she's hot. That's a really big fur coat, but yeah, she's pretty hot. And she's got a tail. What were they saying about her feet? She seems to be standing... Well, she seems to be floating like a little bit off the ground. Okay. I thought she was like standing on her toes, kind of like tiptoeing-ish. But no, she's just like floating a little bit.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not. Thou must returneth whence thou came. This land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind, but thou dost not belong. I beg of thee, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. Thou must return. This land is peaceful. Its inhabitants kind.
That is a load of bullshit, and you know it. There is not a single peaceful person in this entire world. There is not a kind-hearted soul in this entire painting. They see me, they automatically try to murder me into a billion tiny little poodle pieces. Yeah. I don't know why she's trying to say that everyone in here is all friendly like and shit when they obviously are extremely not. But okay. But yeah, this is Priscilla. She is an optional boss, and she has a awesome looking scythe, which you can get by cutting off her tail, which is a real pain in the ass because it's not a very big tail, and well, there's an added difficulty later on. So you have a choice. You can either fight her, or oh, there's the Xanthus set. Okay, or you can just jump off the edge right here, or we can fight her and then jump off the edge, which we'll probably do. So yeah, if you choose not to fight her right now, then anytime you come back to the painted world, this is the only way to leave. If you choose not to fight her, you can just keep on ignoring her every time you come here for whatever reason, and just jump off the ledge like that, and she'll keep on letting you. However, if you fight her one time and you lose, she'll aggro permanently, and then you'll have to kill her in order to actually jump off the ledge. So if you just want to get out of this hellhole and just get back to Anor Londo or wherever it is, hey, go for it. That's fine. But if you decide that you want to fight this chick, realize that you can't beat her for some reason, and then want to say, ah, fuck it, I'll come back later, you can't do that. So make your choice. Personally, I'm going to go ahead and lock on to her if I can. It's not going to let me, is it? Okay, let's go ahead and try to attack her tail a little bit.
I expected as much from thee. Why does
okay, so as you can see, she
death?
turns invisible. Yeah, it's one of those fights. Okay, so what you want to do here is you want to stand somewhere where there's a lot of snow and see if you can't see her footprints coming towards you. And then, let's see, she's around here somewhere. I'm just going to go ahead and...
Why could thou not let us...
I said I was going to spam my daggers to try to...
see why Ariamis created this world?
Yeah, Ariamis created this world because, well, he was an ass. Okay, so what you want to do, which I failed to do, is hit her with something like daggers or maybe like a poison spell. That way you can see something while she's invisible. It's not exactly easy to get all the time, but that's the general idea. Or you can just try to watch the footprints and hope that you survive that way. And now we got to run back past all these bastards over here. So let's get to it. You seriously decided to backstab me, dude? Thanks. I appreciate that. This isn't really that bad of a run back, except for the dudes that pop up on the sides, and also that big guy over at the end. The dudes that pop up on the sides, they're just irritating, but whatever. And this archer right here, he's kind of a pain, but whatever. There we go. Yeah, they are. It's not really a bad run back, it's just kind of irritating because if you don't attack them, they'll plink off your health and you're not going to be in good shape for the boss. And nobody wants that. Also, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but if you get smashed by that guy, you can't fight the boss. Yeah, it's kind of a dick move here, but whatever. But yeah, if you kill a bunch of dudes at once with the Ring of the Evil Eye, you only get credit for one kill. You have to kill them one at a time in order to get multiple healths back. Otherwise, you would just be able to nuke an entire group with, like, Firestorm and get all your health back in one go. But, no, they have to die from separate attacks. I don't know if there's, like, an internal cooldown, like a half-second cooldown or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I just know that, you know, hitting them 3 or 4 at a time like I just did, that won't give you 4 times the amount of health back. It'll just give you the regular little bit. Okay. Yes, it's taking too long. This way I don't have to deal with him attacking me when that guy from the side comes out. Just trying to reduce the chip damage. That's all it is. And he still managed to get off a shot. Motherfucker. I don't know why sometimes it takes forever to target these dudes. I really don't, but whatever. Oh, nice headshot. I'll take that. And there we go. Okay. Now, these guys... I wish you could just, like, knock them... Oh, you can. Never mind. I didn't know you could knock these guys off the edge like this. Like, it... I think what happened is I can't ever attack them when they're climbing the wall. I don't think I... No, I probably have tried to attack them when they're on the wall. I just, well, never actually remember. Okay, never mind. That makes that a little easier. Come on. You have like no health left, dude. There you go. You just prolong the inevitable. Yeah, which is fine. You don't want to die. Okay, that right there should be where the dragon butt is. But for some reason... Oh, it disappeared. Maybe it's just not loading in, but I'm pretty sure that's where it is. But yeah, if you want to skip the whole like well area with the bone meal skeletons, just do what I did and you'll be able to do it. Okay, let's see if we can't actually hit her with some knives here. Okay, we managed to hit her once, I think. So that means we should be able to see a knife somewhere. By the way, her scythe, it does bleeding damage, as we saw. And it does, I think, a pretty fair amount as well. Okay,
why could thou not let us be? Didst thou not see?
Yeah, fuck off. Okay, I don't know why I'm pressing the dodge button to actually attack her, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and meet you guys back over there, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm going to actually try to use my throwing knives this time and hopefully not screw it up, but we'll see. Okay, there we go. Now we can see where she is. That makes life a little easier. It is going to disappear at some point, but, you know, it helps. Okay, we've actually managed to not get blood loss. Or not entirely blood loss. That's fine. I'll take that. Yeah, I have no idea where she is at the moment since my knife disappeared. She's coming towards me. Dang it. Yeah, trying to track her footsteps is not the easiest thing, because, well, they disappear pretty fast. There we go. If you do enough damage to her, she will reappear at some point. There we go. Let's try this. Holy soul mass. Actually, no. Yeah, try soul spear. See how well that does. Yeah, she just does a pretty decent amount of damage, and then I think she'll eventually just go re-invisible again. I'm not sure what that does, but let's just avoid that if we can. Yay, we got a double KO. I'll take it. And the Soul of Priscilla and Twin Humanities. Very nice. Okay, I'll take a double kill. That works. Nice. And now we can finally get out of here. Again, I don't recall off the top of my head if after exiting, if you don't use the bonfire, if you can homeward bone home. I'm not entirely sure. I think once you touch the bonfire is when you're stuck in here. So like if you come here to farm these guys, and then you touch the bonfire, and I don't know if that'll count for souls, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, am I going to get her souls or not? I don't know. Yeah, I think if you come in here, then you touch the bonfire, then you're stuck in here and you have to walk out. But if you just come in here, kill something real fast, and don't touch the bonfire, it'll let you go. Come on, guys. Just get out of the way. And goodbye. So yeah, the main strategy to actually be able to see her when she becomes invisible is just throw something at her that's going to stick. Or, if you can, poison her with like a... Actually, I don't know if a dung pie would work, but if you can, and if it does, use a dung pie at her, and the numbers from her taking poison damage will show you where she is, and you'll be able to track her that way. And I think that'll stick around slightly longer than the throwing knife that I used. I probably could have put on like poison mist or something like that. Nope. Wait, is that here or is that in Demon Souls? It might be both, I'm not sure. But I probably could have put on something like that and did damage that way, but yeah. I was just going to go for the poison, or the knife, because I didn't want to redo my stuff. Okay, so we did get the souls for her. And now we can finally exit this place and be done with the painted world. We will come back to farm those phalanxes for souls eventually, but for now I'm good. And we got a homeward bone. Yay. And yeah, these guys are here, so be careful. That guy right there is particularly fond of ambushing you as soon as you get out of the painting. You don't want to kill the boss and then be stuck out here because... Or it's stuck back in the world because you can't get past these guys for whatever reason. You want to die, dude? And if you hear any noise, I think it's starting to rain right now, so... Oh well. Remember the part where I said you don't want to die out here before... Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you got to get to a bonfire before you're safe. Because now... I am safe. Cool. That's perfect. I didn't know it would kick me over to this bonfire. That's actually pretty great. So I'm going to grab my souls, and then that'll be it for this episode. And next episode, we'll do something that's not the painted world. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night. I really thought it was going to take me back to the painted world bonfire. But this is good. I'll take it.